Hello everyone. I Neha Marik, faculty of DLED from Techno Institute of Teacher Education. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on features of RD Act 2009. The Constitution 86th Amendment Act 2009 inserted Article 21A, the Constitution of India, to provide free and compulsory education for all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years as a fundamental right in such a manner as the state may by law determine. The Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, which represents the consequential legislation envisaged under Article 21A, means that every child has a right to full-time elementary education of satisfactory and equitable quality of formal education, which satisfies certain essential norms and standards. Now, we will discuss features of RT Act. First one is right of child free and compulsory education. Every child of the age group of 6 to 14 years shall have right to free and compulsory education in neighborhood school till completion elementary education. Second one is special provisions for children and admitted to or what we have not completed elementary education. In case a child above 6 years of age has not been admitted in any school or through admitted could not complete his or her elementary education, then he or she shall be admitted in a class appropriate his or her age. Number 3. Right of transfer to other school. Where in a school there is no provision for completion of elementary education or a child wishes to go to any other school due to any reason, then he will write to seek transfer to any other school. Number 4. Duty of appropriate government and local authority to establish school. Within 3 years of this act coming into force, the state governments and local authorities will have to establish neighborhood schools, which where such schools do not exist. Number 5. Sharing of financial and other responsibilities. The central government will prepare an estimate of an expenditure involved enforcing this act and would make available necessary technological assistance and resource of state government. Number 6. Duties of appropriate government. The state government will ensure admit and attendance of each child in the age group of 6 to 14 years. They will also ensure that no discrimination is exercised against children belonging to weak and deprived classes. They will ensure availability of school building, teachers, teaching aids, basic structure, and will make availability quality education to children and training to teachers. Number 7. Duties of parents and guardians. Each guardian responsible to admit his child or ward in the age group of 6 to 14 years in school. Number 8. Appropriate government to provide for preschool education. The state government and local authorities will make necessary provisions for children above 3 years of age for preschool education and child care education facilities for children from birth to 6 years of the age. Number 9. Extend at schools responsibility for free and compulsory education. The government schools will provide free education. In addition, the private and special class schools too will have to reserve 25% seats for children belonging to economical weaker classes. Number 10. No capitation fee and screening procedure for admission. No school will charge any donation or capitation fee or adopt any screening procedure for selection of a child. Number 11. Proof of age for admission. No child can be refused admission in the absence of birth certificate. Number 12. No denial of admission. No child will be denied admission even after the date of admission has passed. Next one is provision of physical punishment and mental harassment. No child will be given any physical or mental punishment. Next one is pupil teacher ratio. Within 6 months of this act coming into force, the state government and local authorities will have to ensure that pupil teacher ratio excluding the principal will not exceed 1 is to 40. Next one is filling up vacancies of teachers. The state government and local authorities will ensure that vacant posts of school teachers will not exceed 10% of the total approved posts. Number 16. norms and standards for school. The school which had been established before the act came into force and did not fulfill the specified norms, they will have to fulfill the norms within 3 years of the act coming into force. Number 17, curriculum and evaluation procedure. The academic authority as specified by the appropriate government will determine as per the values inherent the constitution will pay attention to the all round development of a child while working for free him from any fear trouble or anxiety. Evaluation will be board and continuous. Number 18, examination and completion certificate. No child will have to appear any board examination before completion of his or her elementary education. Each child completing elementary education will give a completion certificate. Number 19, provision of private tuitions by teachers. No teacher will engage himself or herself in private tuitions and private institutions. Number 20, provisions of deployed of teachers or for non-educational purposes. Teachers will not deployed or in any non-educational work or other than population census and disaster relief. So, I hope you all understand the topic features of RD Act 2009. Thank you very much.